Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball. And that one just missed outside.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Hitting out for the Giants, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here comes the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down to leadoff single for Crawford. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Hunter Pence, as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Standing in now, Rockies Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kelby Tomlinson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Crawford over at second. Pence is over at first with 1 away. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. Desmond with a great slide on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A high fastball is in there. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Desmond. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More ahead from Denver right after this. Gregor Blanco will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 1, Gregor Blanco.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Blanco, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bounce to first. Desmond with a great stop. Hats off to that one.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The first baseman, number 9,
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Ty Blach enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50, Ty Blach.
Ready for another shot now. Drew Butera. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Drew Butera.
First pitch of the at-bat. changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Block has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
2-0 now.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it is Longoria. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Tyler Anderson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number two. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike three.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box, Nick Hundley. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And it gives the Giants a 3-1 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Sun Hwan-Oh comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Desmond is there. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, center fielder, Rockies Hernandez.
Digging in, Gorky Hernandez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now, if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two-run dinger. Bottom of the seventh inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-1 San Francisco. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Mark Melanson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Alan Hansen is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Melanson, 33 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. The 2-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Striding into the box, Trevor Story. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. To second for one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Rockies are down quietly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Standing in, Kelby Tomlinson. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to first. Desmond fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The Humidor certainly doing its job so far. As you get a look at our line score for this one, a low-scoring affair, very unlike the first 10 years or so of baseball here in Denver. Settling in now, Alan Henson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Eighth inning.